Oh, yeah, right. Not keen on that. Going to flash himself into the pop dog. Down it goes, and that does force Mertz out into the open. If he can manage anything here, that would have been a good job in and of itself. He does not. So Bomb now looking to go down for an IP. They're sitting 4-on-2 up in the post plant. Things looking good, but Freiburg looking to try and throw some chaos into the ranks.
Oh, he's found one and spamming away with the USP. Dennis repositions and Rez hides within the site. They're just playing off of contact now rather than giving him the gunfights that he wants. BlameF has closed the distance. Double peek from the T side and now Freiburg alone on the site. Great shot to Rez. Great shot to Get Right as well, but surely Dennis is going to be able to hide behind the corner. Deny Freiburg the room. 3 kills, make it a 4th, and Freiburg has won the round. Here's a 3rd in connector as well. Get Right has just made this round a reality. As long as he can hit his shots. Creeping on through, gets spotted, top of the train, missed shots, but can his teammates trade and make up for it? Double entry from the T side. Forest follows up towards the connector, and it is done. It's just S-Tag on the back line, but he does have one.
Yeah, both these players pretty low. The bomb goes down. Rez able to hold the ramp, so the big lurk from Get Right.
Just by Olaf, so if they give up control, we could see BlameF sneak in and try and grab it. He wants to do so already, dropping. Forest hears a footsteps and doesn't let him get away. Trade is there. Mertz keeps it alive and in the advantage of Heroic, but still unarmed, under-equipped are Heroic in this round.
Still a 3-on-3. This doesn't feel out of the realms of possibility for the Heroic side. Mertz trying to creep forward. Spots Get Right. He's going to take a shot back in response. Able to get away with the AK at least. And now he can look to maybe juggle that onto Freiburg or Stout. But instead, he's going to stick around, and he does decapitate Get Right on that peek in. Creeping forward, Letcrow not ready for the re-peek from Mertz, and now it is just Forest 1v3. So back and forth. They know where he is, and just 14 points of health. He's at the full mercy of these pistols on the other side of things. Forest versus Freiburg on the other side of this smoke. Forest seems wary that there could be a player nearby. And with this crossfire set up, even if he deals with Freiburg, it's still a tricky task. Now, the re-peek isn't immediate on behalf of Stout. Instead, going to wait for the bomb plant to come in, and Forest is just not ready for this.
Molotov, he is fully blind as well, taking a lot of damage, and they're just going to rush him down, knowing he's cornered, knowing he's trapped, and nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Get Right with 2. NIP, massive opening kills into this round. Ladder climb attempted upon the reload, and oh my god, S-Tag finds them both. Dennis not there to trade, and now this round is still winnable for Heroic.
Oh no, Get Right gonna slow walk that smoke. BlameF just posted up on the other side, and yeah, the balls of S-Tag to go for that ladder peak. Yields some results here for Heroic, standing poised to find a 4th round. Slowly but surely, Forest creeping out from Ivy. Trying to clear CT. Rez holding for the sandwich peak. Neither player really finding all too much here. And it's the wrap round from Forest that really has to try and find some results. Down is slowly but surely closing this gap onto Rez, but Rez going to land the 180. Forest in the meantime, and how has that even happened as well? Although as that clock ticks on down, the likelihood of that coming through really does tick away. Good opener. Oh, Freiburg, quick double. He takes down both Forest and Get Right. Trade will be found courtesy of Dennis, and now we see Blame, the man with no armor, up here on top of the blue train, trying to go blow for blow with these players in Pop and Con, and Rez will behead him. Going to follow up, and Stout not able to push past it, will get burnt out of Pop Dog. The bomb's getting planted, and Mertz able to pick up Dennis, now thrusts Rez into the clutch. Won't be ready for this Pop Dog peak, and Stound's going to find him as a result.
I don't know. I feel like he knew that Stound was one. Forest outside those B halls. Same story for Mertz. Inside, now dead. Forest catches him aggressively so, peeking heaven. Now he might just have the burst into B. Forest going first with the AWP. Big balls on this man, and he won't go down. It's Rez to get dropped with Letcrow with a trade. Molotov towards the connector will cut out the backline push. Talking of backline push, S-Tag's doing exactly that, but he's got Dennis in hot pursuit.
Yeah, they were hoping that fast flank would have been enough to quell this B-bomb site play, but not ready for the late wrap from Dennis.
And that's exactly what we're seeing right now on this T side.
triple ramp hold over here at B. Certainly not conventional, and it will blindside Lecro.
Rush
Thing
A.
is, yeah, I mean, he gets the info that there's 3 players at this B bomb site. You know the A side now is taking quite the hit in terms of numbers. Rez able to get in close, and he spots the man up in heaven there. The unknown factor right now is Freiburg, but Rez working his way up close, and they have got no clue that Rez is so deep. He's on to 3, and he's opened up the A bomb site. The issue they're going to have now is Forest trapped in this duel with S-Tag. Rez is doing everything, though. He's on 4. You might not even need Forest. NIP with a 7th.
Let's see if Heroic can run their own game here. Lecro doesn't have a gun. Not sure what that's about. Maybe he'll go back and change that. No, he's just dropped into Pop Dog with a pistol. Interesting. Fast towards the yard here for NIP. Rez is going to be able to get himself an entry, but the AWP keeps us alive for Mertz. Yeah.
My goodness, that was... I did not even realize Mertz got that kill. It was so fast. Forest gonna go blow for blow with Mertz now. We get to see the clash of the Titans. AWP on AWP. Stalemate. A standoff here. Forest gonna elect in CT spawn now. Mertz has no idea, but the barrel won't betray him, at least not yet.
Oh no.
That
will. Yeah, free gun for Dennis as well. He's got double AWP and Stown. He rotated towards B with the lack of information on that A site. Heroic decided to split up. They cannot catch a break here. Stown's got to find a 1v2 clutch, and he has been incredibly quiet in this best of 3. I think the bottom performer. Not what we expected of his debut, but if he could pull out this clutch and save the half for Heroic with a couple more rounds, maybe it could make up for it. Dennis is on the angle. Stown's found the shot. Forrest is full HP here, and he has no idea where this last man sits. Smoke on the bomb, but the bomb's already half ticked. Forrest, not forced out, not going for the fight. Finally hits a shot, does get a tag onto Stown, but he'll just jump on the bomb. Fake, Molotov out, and Stown wins the fight. 1v2 clutch for the young gun here on Heroic, and he does save the round after all. And I don't want to read into things too much because we don't know.
Rain in from Forest and Lecro. And yeah, this is just going to be the A-side burst. The smoke falls for the cross. One at Ivy, one at Connector. Sandwich smoke rains in. That's going to get thrown from Heroic, and that does delay this push. Get Right somewhat lost in these smokes now. Mertz, top the train, gets beheaded by Rez, continuing his great form as he carves a path into this A bomb site. Blame and Rez face to face, and Blame able to win it out. Still standing firm inside of this A bomb site. Freiburg now able to help out. A 2v2. As slowly but surely Heroic have carved their way back into this round. It's Lecro to try and clutch, and Blame with 3 massive kills. A 6th round.
Played this map officially yet, but let's hope they've got some secret strats up the back sleeve as we head into things. Rez already dealt with a triple pop push. He was not ready for the pace. These T's are out on the bomb site in full stride. A Get Right smoked off, but he's spamming anyway. Forrest has got to win this duel this round. Might just be done in the 3-on-5. They won't give him the opportunity, but Freiburg comes from above and takes him down. This is now going to make things very difficult for NIP.
Ooh, nice shot from Dennis. Has lended them a 3v4, but yeah, still the man advantage sitting in favor of Heroic, and they're just waiting. They're playing off the bomb. All 4 players hiding, no one giving up a fight anywhere. So NIP have to go hunting for it. Lecro going to spot both the players on the E-box, but there's just not enough time here for NIP. They try and clap. They can chain them together. Damage done on a Freiburg. Dennis going to hop on down from the oil train. And these scouts are finding a lot of damage, just softening up these full-bought players to facilitate this this retake with the pistols. This nade is going to further the damage even more. That brings Stavin down to the one-shot realm of these scouts now as well. Forest up close with the Deeg, manages 2, looking for the 3rd, but Stown's able to trade. And it's the AWPs of Lecro and Dennis to try and see this round through. Just Stown left to try and overcome. Time ticking away. Dennis making noise on the bomb train, but he's going to land the shot required.
He could. S-Tag. Ooh, creepy, creepy. He might be able to catch Get Right off. He's been played like a fiddle. And S-Tag already an opening kill will now stifle NIP. Stuck within the bomb site is Rez. Forrest will defend out of main, but S-Tag's found himself another entry with that AK, and these pistols are coming up clutch as well for Heroic. 2 players left for NIP trying to salvage this round. Dennis will win his duel, but the Mag 7's on Lecro. That's not the gun you want for this kind of engagement, and he's even been tagged as well. Dennis is wrapping back Ivy, but Freiburg seems aware.
Yeah, the few footsteps he's making, signaling the presence of this last man. Freiburg holding for it, patient as ever. Heroic steal around.
That glass cannon in this round, and he is going to be needed to fire off like one. Great shot through the smoke. Freiburg caught moving back into T-Con, but look at Mertz behind enemy lines. They may have 2 kills to the favor of NIP, but they certainly won't expect this position. Missed shot. Dennis has no idea, and the trade isn't there. Mertz is still alive and kicking, and kick he shall down the door of NIP. 2 kills off the AWP. Forest runs into the spawn. Mertz eventually gets killed on the A site, but Stown has a very winnable 1-on-2 here.
Yeah, and he's been very, very good in these clutch situations for Heroic. He's going to try and hit the B bomb site, drops this smoke. So that will keep Lecro at bay. He's even going to spot him back towards Connector, trying to rally these shots through. That's a dangerous game Stoud's playing. He will be afforded the bomb plant at the very least, and if Lecro and Rez aren't careful about how they time this, they could give him 2 1v1s. He'll spot the player out on the rafters, not able to convert that to a kill, and Rez there to mop him up. So the 1v2 is attempted, the bomb goes,
and he's going to try and push out with it. Flashes over the top as well. Won't commit to the Olaf play. In the meantime, Heroic hit B, but the AWP draws their attention, and Dennis should be able to finish off the job. There's the bomb drop. Can't get any more, but 4 on 3 rather. This is good for NIP.
Oh, Rez. He's heard that he might have just caught a timing. Stown sticks around and holds his own. Nade going to be enough to finish off Freiburg. So now it's Mertz and Stown thrown into the hot seat at 2v3, but there's Mertz with the first. Forrest in with the trade, and Stown's pulled it back to the 1v1. It's doable. Lecro already here. Stown going to reposition.
Oh no, he doesn't know.
That Molotov has given up where he is, so now Lecro with this smoke doesn't have a kit. It would be the full 10-second defuse unless there's one around for him to grab. He's looked for one and he's found it. Smoke going to fall onto the bomb. Stown making noise at the ramp. There's a gap in that smoke, but Lecro, what was that? Is there enough time? It's down to the wire, but it's going to be a 12th round for NIP. Lecro, you are incredibly fast.
Speaking in English, and he said yes, but I think they had like Moddy there.
Ooh, well, weird. Fast speed play all upper as Freiburg requested. Let's see if this works. They've picked the mind of Freiburg, and it might yield some results. The big brain play was just to rush B upper, as it turns out. The bomb is now down. Get Right and Forest thrown into the 2-on-3, but as these two have shown time and time again, they are so good. Whoa. In these 2vx scenarios, their years of experience playing together really do shine through. So let's see if they're able to roll it back to that. The nades raid in and find a bit of chip damage onto the likes of S-Tag. Get Right clearing close, plucks the first man from the ranks and able to deal with S-Tag as well. Freiburg, there's the first man. Not quite able to land. Get Right, and that will be the defuse just in the nick of time. Try as Freiburg might. With the man at Ivy, as they spot that, this push looks to come in toward B. That Molotov going to hold them back and buys precious time for this rotation from Dennis to come through. Now it's Lecro holding to try and do the bulk of the work. He loses Dennis, but Lecro up close, up personal. Freiburg wrapping round, and he is able to deal with him. So Rez on this fast wrap in from behind has to try and blindside Freiburg. He'll spot Stown, but Stown at the longer range.
He'll start to have a bit of self-doubt. This gives Freiburg the room to close as he sneaks his way into the site. No one yet to make noise. Dennis caught on an angle. Freiburg finds a shot. Low HP and Lecro gets a trade, but now the info's up. 20 seconds for Mertz to find this clutch, to pull Heroic to 15 rounds, or Lecro's going to be able to do it. He'll just back off. He'll just disengage. 10 seconds. Mertz is nowhere near the bomb. He's not going to be able to win it unless he goes now.
The only way he wins is if he kills Lecro, and Lecro peeking. A 15th for NIP. Rifles sit right now. They have to be wary of this CT wrap, though. They've left Ivy open, and this means Get Right's attention is very much divided from helping his teammate out inside of B. He's going to pivot round. Lecro holding the ramp. First man does get by, and that's down to a 3-on-3 now, but the B bomb site going the way of Heroic. They've almost bypassed Get Right.
He's heard it.
Oh, he might hear it, but he's still going to lose the fight. Overtime on the cards now, as it falls to Forest and Rez. The two top performers for NIP asked to try and clutch. Bombs planted wide, and that's over towards Oil Trade. So that is post-plant for S-Tag here. Mertz, the shot first time around. Forest does delete him. And now the 2v2. The bomb out in the open. They tap on it to try and force these peaks, and S-Tag offers himself up. They're not quite able to find it, though, and Rez, there's no time anyway. He doesn't have the kit. And that will be overtime. Locked in. Heroic able to secure it.
Re-smoke down on ramp. Not the right time for it. Heroic are going to go right on through. Lecro trying to hold the crossfire, but Dennis is held back and his teammates already been picked apart. Both of them have on this B site. 3 players left up for NIP. And at this point, is it even worth going for?
I mean, they certainly seem to think not, right? You can see NIP somewhat positioning for the save here. They're going to take a look in. Forest bested by Freiburg outside of B. And yeah, now the save becomes all too apparent. They're even going to make note that Get Right has this auto sniper, and they might let Lecro and Dennis find their footing a bit more as well. Fast play into Pop Dog, and they beat Rez on the timing. Blame F continuing to waltz on in. Dennis does what he can, but it's Get Right to help him out. Shots being exchanged, but no one finding anything just yet. Mertz is very quick indeed. He will get caught dropping down by Dennis. And Get Right on this wrap. Now, this does leave Dennis open to get 1v1 from Freiburg.
But look at the reposition from him. He runs right into the connector. Wants nothing to do with that engagement and just completely disappears from the site. Freiburg is going to waste so much time looking for him when he should be going for the bomb. And all this time just allows Get Right to push up further if he so chooses.
Yeah, the issue is that this can somewhat play in a Freiburg's favor if he catches the timing onto Dennis. They're just going to miss one another. Oh, they both... No, Dennis saw. Dennis must have seen, and yes, he has. Dennis sees all. 17 to 16 at the end of the first half of overtime. NIP.
This B rush.
Heroic seem very wise to this fact that they've started to pull players around for the rotation already, and NIP are getting picked apart. Just 3 players remain. Lecro's up close and anticipates that he's done enough to get rid of Mertz. You've still got Stown up on the rafters as well, just to really throw even more chaos their way. And it is only Forest remaining, a 1v4. He's got the bomb, but no time. And there's Stown with the peak from the rafters, 17 to 17. Liability for Heroic. Will he just continue to be the advantage man? He has gained so much info from this S-tag. Despite being fully flashed, still able to pluck Lecro from the ranks, and now he's fully cleared B. Heroic have a very clear picture of what's going on here, and this is looking like we could head through to a 3rd map.
Oh, especially with that bomb being dropped back. They're not even going to be able to retrieve it. Freiburg's found another. Rez has got to save the day, but with only one, it leaves it on the shoulders of Forest. 20 seconds and no chance. Heroic will pick up map number 2.